Oh boy, the Denver Nuggets get a win. Man, what a game. They blow out the Sacramento Kings 117-96. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, KCP, they absolutely put the pedal to the metal. Take care of the Sacramento Kings, get the first win over the Kings of the season. This is the first time the Denver Nuggets have had their entire starting five available versus the Sacramento Kings. Makes a world of a difference. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go. Y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode. This is your boy Swipa. We are here at Ball Arena. Just watched the game. The Denver Nuggets started off a little bit slow. They were able to take over the momentum at the top of the second quarter and never look back. This is one of the most dominant performances we've seen from the Denver Nuggets really in quite some time. And they've been winning a lot of games. This is now their fourth straight win coming out of the All-Star break. This is Nikola Jokic's fourth straight triple-double that he's had at this point in time. Tonight has 14 points, 14 rebounds, 11 assists, takes just 9 shots, has a 65% true shooting, and he goes 4-4 from the free throw line. And Joker adds a block and 3 steals into this game. He's a plus 37. The game started off slow because the Kings came out hitting three-pointers. They were on fire, shooting over 50% in the first quarter. And the Nuggets, they were making their three-pointers as well, but the defense was all over the place. They could not put enough stops together. They just didn't have the cohesion and the communication that you would hope that they would. And they were down 28-35. 28-35 in the first quarter. And this is a Kings team that doesn't have De'Aaron Fox today. Now, again, as I've said, the Nuggets have gone multiple games. Every game they played versus the Kings, they did not have a member of their starting five. So they have been there too. This is not new to them. But today, they were on the other end of that, having the injury luck on their side, and they just took care of business, man. Y'all, this game was spectacular. So there were some really, really key points today, but something I want to share in the overall theme of the season. I want y'all to pay attention to this. So if you look at this post I just put up on Twitter, the Denver Nuggets now, they improved to 40-19 on the season despite missing Jamal Murray for 15 games this season. The Nuggets are now 32-12 this season when Jamal Murray plays, which puts them on a 60-win pace this season. That's incredible, y'all. Again, to be missing your second best player for that much of the season is huge. That is huge. 59 games. They only had Jamal Murray for 44 of them, and that is a huge deal to be able to get through that kind of injury concerns, and for them to get to this point is spectacular, man. The Denver Nuggets, man, they're continuing to show that there's levels to this. Despite the fact that they're fighting at the top of the Western Conference, there are now four teams this year that are across the NBA that have crossed the 40-20 Phil Jackson rule. That's kind of been floating around Twitter so far. The Celtics are 46-12 so far this season with a 9-game win streak as well. But the Minnesota Timberwolves 42-17. And then you had the Oklahoma City Thunder at 41-17. And now you got the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets sitting at 40-19 on the year. Just a great collection of basketball at the top of the Western Conference. And this is going to be a really fun stretch down the rest of the season, y'all. But y'all, again, just to paint a picture, man, Nikola Jokic, as I said, another triple-double tonight, 14, 14, 11, 3 steals and a block, 5 of 9 from 2, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, a 65.1% true shooting for Nikola Jokic, plus 37 and 32 minutes, 19 triple-double a year. Look at that last 4 games. 14, 14 and 11, 32, 16 and 16, 29, 15 and 14, and 21, 19 and 15. Last 4 games of the season out of the All-Star break. Incredible game for Nikola Jokic. Just complete dominance on both ends today. But y'all, Jamal Murray, man. Jamal Murray tonight was on one. Jamal Murray tonight had 32 points. He had 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Jamal was 5 of 6 from the three-point line today, y'all. 5 of 6 from the three-point line. And then he also was 8 of 9 from 2. Look at these numbers, y'all. 83% from the three-point line, 88.8% from 2, 1-on-1 from the free throw line. He had a 103.6% true shooting. 103.6% true shooting. And the shots he was making were incredible tonight. He was elite from mid-range. He was elite getting to the rim and creating opportunities for his teammates. He was elite from the three-point line. Jamal Murray, man, just continues to put the league on notice that even though y'all don't think I'm an all-star in the regular season, I'm finna bust y'all head when we get to it because the shot making and the playmaking and even his defense. I think Jamal, man, like he's just continuing to let it be known that there are just levels to this. And he is one. He is one of the best shot makers in the NBA, bar none. Top five. Top five. Some of the mid-range that he hit today were incredible. I'm talking about he was off balance in hitting mid-range shots. Just an incredible game for him. And mad efficiency. And again, Davion Mitchell's no sleep, man. Like Davion Mitchell from Baylor, Defensive Player of the Year in the Big 12. Comes into the league. He's a defensive ace. He had the key matchup on Jamal Murray tonight, and he absolutely took advantage of him today. Again, y'all, 103.6 true shooting. That's incredible, man. Shout out to Jamal Murray. Took care of business. Really, no matter what, at any point in time in the game, man, he was letting it fly, and it was happening with y'all. But really, the biggest player today in terms of most important minutes was Aaron Gordon. Y'all, Aaron Gordon, only 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists, 7 of 8 from 2, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 87.1% true shooting, and a plus 40 in 24 minutes. Plus 40 in 24 minutes played. That's incredible. And the reason I said a Sean Kemp type of performance, because Aaron Gordon, they were struggling. They were down in the second quarter, and Aaron Gordon went crazy. He went nuts. I believe Aaron Gordon in the first quarter had 2 points. He had 2 points, and he absolutely took over the game. The Nuggets were down 32-47 at one point in time. They were down 32-47 at one point in time in this game. Jokic and them come back in the game. The starters get back in the game, and they ran an empty side pick and roll on the left wing for Aaron Gordon. Empty side pick and rolls when you have your point guard and the roll man, and you clear out that entire side. All the other players are on the other side. They ran an empty side pick and roll. Gordon got the ball, dove to the basket, got a finish, and won. The whole quarter, I think he scored 11 points in this quarter. He absolutely changed the momentum of the game with his physicality. The Denver Nuggets went on a 12-0 run, down 32-47, a 12-0 run because Aaron Gordon went crazy. Michael Porter Jr. gets a stop on Keegan Murray. He runs down in transition. Jokic finds him, hits the three-point shot today, and he didn't shoot super well. I mean, he did, but he didn't shoot super well in the first quarter, first half. But Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., they absolutely turned up the heat. Porter ended the game 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist today for Michael Porter Jr. He was 5 of 11 from the field, but 2 of 6 from 3. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, but he was also a plus 35 in his minutes. Again, even when Porter isn't shooting as well as we know he can, he's still taking care of business. Really effective player, man. KCP tonight also 29 minutes played, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. KCP was 6 of 10 from the field, y'all, but he was 4 of 6 from 3. Back-to-back threes in the third quarter. Third quarter, KCP went nuts. Christian Brown comes in for Michael Porter Jr. KCP gets back-to-back threes. Jokic gets to the free throw line. Peyton Watson gets a dunk, I believe, off of a Jokic lob. Next play, KCP gets a 3. He hits 3 straight threes. And the Denver Nuggets were up 100-72 at the end of the third quarter. The Nuggets, from the 8-minute mark in the second quarter to the end of the third quarter, went on a 68-25 run. A 68-25 run from the 8-minute mark in the second quarter to the end of the third quarter when they were up 100-72. It was a 68-25 run, and Murray, Mitty, fadeways, killing it. Porter, KCP, Gordon, Jokic, they just went in and dominated. Y'all, Jamal Murray was a +7 because he had to stagger with the bench unit today. That's why that plus minus looks like that, but he was phenomenal today. Murray was a +7. Jokic a +37 in 32 minutes. KCP was a +38 in 29 minutes. Michael Porter was a +35 in 24 minutes. And Aaron Gordon was a +40 in 24 minutes. Off the bench today, Peyton Watson, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 of 6 from the field. Christian Brown, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Reggie Jackson, 5 points, 4 assists, 2 of 6. Zeke Naji, just 2 rebounds, but he actually played really well, I thought, today. He had 3 blocks and a steal. Now, Justin Holiday also played today, got 12 minutes. So you had 5 players off the Nuggets bench that had 20 minutes, 19, 14, and 12 minutes played. But again, a lot of that is because of that fourth quarter. But the bench unit, -18 for Peyton, -13 for Christian. Reggie Jackson was a +12 because he's playing with those starters. Remember, when Jamal went to the bench to go try to help them, then Reggie would come in with the starters, and the numbers obviously look really good for him. Zeke Naji -19 and Justin Holiday -14. So just a dominant game for the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets shot 53% from the field on 46 of 86. The Kings shot 38 of 95. They got 95 shots up today. They got 10 offensive rebounds as well today. They only shot 40% from the field, 38 of 95. The Kings did. The Kings, after shooting over 55% from 3 at one point in time in the first quarter, well, 7 of 10, I think, in the first quarter, and then largely in the first half, over 50%. The Kings shot 34% from 3. The Nuggets, they only had 5 threes, I believe, in the rest of the game after the first quarter. The Kings shot 62% from the free throw line on 8 of 13 attempts. The Nuggets shot 53% from the field, 43% from 3 on 15 of 35, 91% from the line on 10 of 11. The Nuggets had 15 turnovers. The Kings had 14, but the Nuggets had 35 assists today. The Kings only had 28. I believe the Nuggets have had over 30 assists in every game so far out the All-Star break, which is a sign of really good health for the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets had 43 rebounds. Kings had 43 rebounds. Kings had 15 offensive rebounds. Nuggets just had 5. The Kings had 8 steals. Nuggets had 10. And then the Kings had 5 blocks. Nuggets had 6. 17 personal fouls for the Nuggets, 14 for the Kings. Just a dominant game. 4 straight triple-double for Nikola Jokic. 19 on the season. Jamal Murray, 32 points, 103.6 true shooting tonight in a blaze of fire. Great game for the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets, man, they play a back-to-back tomorrow versus the Miami Heat here in Boston. Back here tomorrow. About that. Y'all know what time it is, y'all. Swipe again. You know what it do. I'm going to see y'all on the other side. We out.